everyone. This is Colleen Lemma, starseed astrologer and spiritual messenger from sacredsoulempowerment.com. And today is December 8th, 2016, and I'm doing a soul reflections video for you, something I haven't done in a little while. And the reason why I wanted to touch base is because there's a lot of you out there that I'm hearing that is having kind of a rough and challenging time. And I'm certainly not excluded from that group of people. It's been a time of emotions coming up, a time of frustrations rising to the surface, anxiety, depression, and just other various types of challenges that people are going through. And I wanted to touch base with you all to discuss a little bit about the energy of December and what I believe is causing us to go through that. Now, number one is we're in the last month of a universal 9-year, which is all about clearing and releasing in the end of a cycle. So in one way it makes sense that in this last month our higher soul selves, if you will, is in I don't want to say in a hurry or in a rush, but we're getting close to that time to where, okay, we're needing to wind up the energies here of 2016. We're needing to release and purge and let go and transmute of all these old energies, not from just this year, but from years past and from even past lifetimes that need to be released so that we get ready to move into 2017, which is a one universal year, a time of new beginnings, new directions, the birth of a new energy, the birth of a new cycle. And again, we're getting ready to move into that energy. But the other thing, or some of the other things that are going on this month that I really feel is causing this heightening or intensifying of this energy that we're going through is the fact that Chiron in Pisces is being squared right now by Saturn in Sagittarius. So we've been talking about Chiron a lot because Chiron, the wounded healer, but also the shaman and the mystic, and where healing takes place, has been retrograde or was retrograde for some previous weeks and months in the year, and it went to direct motion on December 1st. But as it went to direct motion here just a few days ago on December 1st, it's such a slow-moving planet that it's still kind of at a standstill. And now we have Saturn in Sagittarius, which is a sign that squares Pisces. Okay, Chiron is in Pisces, the last sign of the zodiac, which, by the way, Pisces rules the spiritual realm and all things unseen. It's kind of this culmination of experience of all the astrological signs before it, which is why it does rule previous lifetimes and incarnations and energies from other dimensions of time and space. And now we have Saturn, the Lord of Karma, and it's in the sign of Sagittarius, which rules our hopes and our belief systems and the big picture of how we see things. It rules higher thought. And Saturn, of course, is a planet that likes to bring in his lessons by testing us. And so Saturn in Sagittarius has been a little bit thus far about judgments. Okay, ever since Saturn went into Sagittarius, it's been about judgments, about other types of groups of people. Okay, Sagittarius actually rules philosophies, other belief systems, foreign lands, other cultures, and we're seeing all these judgments kind of crop up, which is where Saturn, again, Saturn is the Lord of Karma, and it's where we learn lessons, is in this sign, kind of bringing these things to the surface so that we can learn these certain quote-unquote lessons, so to speak. So now we're here back with Chiron, just recently going to direct motion in Pisces, and it's right now at about 20 degrees. It's at 20 degrees Pisces. And then we have Saturn right now at 18 degrees of Sagittarius, which is a square. It's a challenging square aspect. And it's within 2 degrees. And so it's just going to get closer and closer. And so I feel like all of these energies, the emotional energies, the mental frustrations, the challenges to our own belief systems about ourselves and our own lives, as well as maybe projecting that out as far as our career, our destiny path, relationships we're having with other people, the big picture of where we're going and who we are, and just that idea of hope. Again, Sagittarius rules hope, the hope for the future, you know, our positive feelings about the big picture of our lives is being challenged right now with this square to Chiron, which is bringing up all these old wounds, all these old belief systems, all these old emotions and feelings. Again, not just from situations and or traumas from this lifetime, although that's part of it too, but again, from all these different incarnations that we've had over many, 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 many years. Which is why 2016 is that 9 universal energy of clearing all this, clearing the past, letting it go, bringing things to conclusion so that we can move into this new beginning energy. Now, Uranus is also part of this Saturn-Chiron configuration, only because Uranus is also slowing down to its stationary point of 20 degrees Aries, and it's going to turn to direct motion. I believe it's just after Christmas. I think it's the 26th. And so here we have Chiron in Pisces at 20 degrees, kind of at a standstill. We have Uranus this whole month of December at 20 degrees Aries at a standstill. And then we have Saturn moving along, connecting to both of them. Saturn's, again, connecting to Chiron in a challenging way, bringing all this old stuff to the surface, but then it's connecting with Uranus in a positive way, in what we call a trine aspect, because Saturn is in the fire sign of Sagittarius and Uranus is in the fire sign of Aries, and so this is a positive aspect. So it's kind of bridging the old and the new. Saturn is the old way, the third dimensional way, lessons and karma, but also things of a third dimensional nature, you know, our sense of security in a lot of ways. And Uranus is this new higher vibrational energy. It's where we're going. It's bridging us to this new paradigm of spiritual energy. And so as Saturn is trining Uranus, it's going to help to bridge us from the old or the past to the new or the future. But we have to go through that square to Chiron first so that we're clearing again and releasing these old wounds. So again, any old belief systems or thoughts that are untrue about yourself, or any old emotions or feelings that you may not even know or have a sense of where they're coming from. That's what's coming up with Saturn and Chiron. And it's all happening at the same time. So we might have some good moments or good days, and we might have some days that are a little bit more challenging because of this configuration, if you will, because of this Saturn-Chiron versus Saturn-Uranus thing going on. Now, this isn't the only month that this is happening, but this is the first month. This is the first month in several over the next year of 2017 where both of these aspects with Saturn and Chiron and then with Saturn and Uranus are going to be happening. So even as we move into that new beginning of 2017, which I do feel is going to feel refreshing in a way, it's going to feel, I feel like we're going to have a renewed sense of hope or confidence, but at the same time, there's still going to be some confusion because when there's an ending and then we're moving into a new beginning, we often don't know what that new beginning is. And so therefore, that's where the confusion lies. And rather than looking at the new beginning from a standpoint that it's confusing, let's look at it with a sense of adventure and excitement instead. So it's almost like here we're clearing the slate of 2016 as we near the end of the year, and we're going to have this clear blank canvas in front of us as we move into 2017. So again, look to that blank canvas with a sense of adventure and excitement and renewed hope for the future, because that's really what it's all about. But allow these feelings and emotions and old ideas and beliefs, allow them to come up to the surface, recognize them, look at them, bless them, and let them just kind of be released. And call in angelic help, or the healers of the light, or whoever you feel comfortable in calling in, to help you to pull the cords and to release these old energies, to release these old feelings, to heal these old ancient karmic energies right down to the cellular memory. Ask for help in healing that. Again, we're going to be going through this for the next year or so, and the next few years are very crucial to where we're going, the direction we're going in as a collective. Very, you know, it is this new beginning for all of us, for all of humanity. And you are, you know, you're an aspect of the whole. You're an aspect of that oneness. You're an aspect, you're part of the collective. So we're all moving through this together. And, you know, when I'm feeling something, you're all feeling something. When you're feeling something, I'm feeling something. And so we're all kind of interconnected in that way. So a lot of what you might be feeling and experiencing with these waves of energies that are coming in might be from other people that you're connected to, whether they be those people that you're physically connected to, that you physically know, or whether it's other souls that you've been connected to throughout all your incarnations. But again, we're moving through this together. And I send you a lot of love and light, and I'll definitely be checking in again with a Soul Reflections video when I feel you know, the need to kind of connect and update you, so to speak. But I wanted to connect with you because this is the first month that we are going through this. There's a lot of things going on out there. And I'm sending you all much love and light, much healing energy, many, many angel blessings, and I wish you all happy, happy holidays. Mwah. Namaste.